Hi, this is Fuad Abasov, a broker with Right at Home Realty, and this is your monthly real estate statistics.
February was an interesting month in terms of Toronto real estate. According to the Toronto Real Estate Board, February home sales were down compared to the all-time record in 2021, but represented the second best result for the month of February in history. New listings dropped, but by a marginally lesser annual rate on sales, pointing to a modest move to a slightly more balanced market. Competition between buyers, however, remained tight enough to support double-digit price growth year over year. While certain areas saw less showings, less offers and cancelled listings, others continued to show strong signs of a seller's market with bidding wars and continuous rise of home prices. Overall, Toronto's housing market remained hot in February. The combination of buyer fatigue, high prices and rising rates along with inflation and ongoing war in Europe should contribute to a gradual slowdown in the market. Theoretically, listings will continue to come out in big numbers in the months ahead as more and more sellers would like to cash out while numbers are high. However, combined with higher interest rates and higher prices, we could be at a turning point where price growth begins to slow down and inventories finally begin to recover after years of decline. Hence, less bidding wars and more opportunities for buyers to enter the market. Now, let's take a close look at the detached home sales from February of this year in comparison to February of last year. In Toronto, the average sales price of detached home in February was $2.11 million, a 22% increase from February of last year. If you look at the left side of the screen, you will see that in January the average selling price was $1.91 million. That's $200,000 increased in just 1 month. In the city of Vaughan, the average selling price of a detached home in February was $2.21 million, almost 30% increase from February of last year. Compared to January, home price went up almost $80,000. Richmond Hill, the amount of new listings and sold properties in February was down. However, average selling price of detached home rose to $2.16 million, a 22% increase from February of 2021. Mississauga, an average selling price of a detached home in February was $1.91 million, a 24% increase from February of last year. Homes were sitting on the market for 8 days before being sold. Markham, average selling price of detached home in February, $2.09 million, a 23% increase from February of last year, 11 days on the market until properties were sold. Newmarket, prices continue to rise month by month. In February, the average selling price was $1.61 million, a 32% increase from February of last year. Homes were sitting on the market for 6 days before being sold. In Aurora, homes were sold within 8 days at an average selling price of $1.95 million. That is a 30% increase from February of last year. Innisfil, average selling price of a detached home in February was $1.18 million, a 24% increase from February of last year. King City, we've seen 15 properties changed hands in months of February at an average selling price of $3.12 million, 24% increase from February of last year. Bradford, the amount of sold properties in February was down by 47%. However, an average selling price of a detached home was $1.44 million, a 40% increase from February of last year. The amount of days on the market until properties were sold was only 5 days. In Milton, average selling price was $1.72 million in February, a 30% increase from February of last year. Homes were sitting on the market for 7 days before being sold. Stoufville, 57 sold properties in February, 43% increase from February of last year at an average price of $1.98 million. Homes were sold within 7 days of being on the market. Some see a real estate bubble burst in the near future, but what makes Canada a bit unique from other bubble countries is that its demand for housing continues to significantly outpace supply. Once Canada meets its immigration targets, the demand for homes will continue to outpace supply, which in theory would put even more upward pressure on prices. Despite rising interest rates, I still believe now is the time to buy a property. In other words, if you can afford it, buy it. Because at the end of the day, if you look at it long term, real estate is still a great investment.
If you'd like to receive information about home sales in your area, please email me at sold@fuadhomes.com or call me at 647-801-3401. Thanks for watching and see you next month.